If you think today exactly the way you thought yesterday, your life 6 months from now will look practically identical. Joe Dispenza claims that 95% of what we do every day is unconscious. And here's the terrifying part. You might be actively recreating your future right now without even realizing it. Stick around until the end, and you'll understand why some people transform their lives rapidly, while others stay stuck for years. And more importantly, you'll know exactly where to start so you never end up in that second group. In Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Joe Dispenza, neuroscientist and chiropractor, presents a radical idea. Your personality, your beliefs, your habitual emotions, your thought patterns, literally creates your reality. Not metaphorically, literally. If you want a new reality, you have to first become a new person. Not by wishing for it, by practicing it. Here's the core concept. Simple, but deeply uncomfortable. You are not a victim of your past. You are a victim of your repeated thoughts. Let me give you a concrete example. Imagine a student who fails several exams. Over time, they start believing they're stupid, not cut out for this. That belief changes their behavior. They study less, avoid hard questions, show up stressed. Result? They fail again. It wasn't their intelligence that betrayed them. It was their identity. Dispenza puts it bluntly. Your personality creates your personal reality. And if you repeat the same personality every single day, you repeat the same reality. Change doesn't come from a one-time action. It comes from an identity break.
Let me tell you about a man Dispenza followed through his seminars. This guy was 48, a sales executive, buried in debt, recently divorced, and his health was declining. Every morning, his first reflex was to check his bank account, sigh, and tell himself, another day to endure. He tried coaching, he tried books, he tried diets. Nothing lasted more than 3 weeks. Because here's the kicker. He was taking action to change his life, but he was still thinking like his old self. The turning point. Dispenza asked him one question. Are you willing to feel gratitude before you have any reason to feel it? He agreed to try a simple mental ritual. 5 minutes every morning, visualizing his ideal day, not as a dream, but as already lived. After 60 days, he started acting differently. He reached out to clients he'd been avoiding. He changed his body language. 6 months later, his income was up 40%. He was in a stable relationship, and he'd stopped taking anxiety medication. This isn't magic. It's neurobiology.
When I first read this passage, I saw myself in it, not in the executive story, but in the mechanism. During my PhD, I spent my days ruminating on financial stress and workload. My brain was in survival mode. I saw obstacles everywhere. The result? I made fearful decisions. I delayed publications. I avoided opportunities. Then I tested Dispenza's idea on myself. For 30 days, instead of fixating on difficulties, I started each morning by writing down 3 positive outcomes I wanted to create. Not as wishes, but as facts already accomplished. It felt uncomfortable at first, but within a week, I noticed my perception shifting. Problems became data, not threats. What I realized is this: thought alone changes nothing, but repeated thought paired with intense emotion literally rewires your brain. And that's where science meets experience. So what does neuroscience actually tell us? 2 things are solidly established. First, neuroplasticity. Your brain physically remodels itself based on your mental habits. The more you think anxiously, the stronger your anxiety circuits become. The more you think in solutions, the more your creativity circuits develop. Second, the reticular activating system. Your brain filters information based on your beliefs. If you believe you're stupid, your brain will hunt for proof. If you believe you're capable, it will hunt for that too. Now, some of Dispenza's claims are more debated, like the idea that thought alone can rapidly and dramatically modify gene expression. Studies do show effects, but they're often modest and context-dependent. But here's what's certain. The combination of thought plus emotion plus repeated action is one of the most powerful formulas for change. Science validates the general principle, even if it nuances some of the details.
One sentence to remember. You cannot create a new life with the same thoughts that created your old one. Here's your challenge for the next 7 days. Every evening, write down the negative thought that came up most often in your head. Don't analyze it, just write it. The simple act of externalizing it, making it visible, begins to break the unconscious repetition cycle. At the end of the week, read your notes. Ask yourself, is this thought useful? If the answer is no, choose an alternative thought. Not necessarily positive, just more useful. And repeat it every morning for 2 minutes. Now that you understand why your thoughts shape your identity, the next question is, why is it so hard to change a habit, even when you know the theory? That's exactly what we'll cover in the next video, where I'll break down the neurological trap that turns your best intentions into failure, and how to diffuse it. In the meantime, make one decision today, the decision to not be the same person tomorrow. I'll see you soon on Mind and Science.